Hey, what's up, people? So, it's a new year. Whatever the fuck that means, man. I've been in new transitions my whole fucking life. But I want y'all to realize this. As you go through this progression of your life, every day should be a new year for you. Every day is a new opportunity to change, to grow, to reassess, and to plan and attack. And you should be doing that every day. You shouldn't wait a whole year before you do that. You should wake up every morning and examine your life. See what you can do better. See how you can be better. See who you can treat better. See what you can do to make somebody else a little bit better. Because by making other people better, by inspiring others, you help the community. And when you help and build your community, you have more to extract from the community. It's like a tree. Like I always try to explain to my friends, man, people. It's like drawing a bow. And so, if you ever drew a bow before, it's like the further you draw it back, the more strain and stress, and the more you start to tremble, the harder it is to focus. But when that arrow comes out, it has a lot more velocity and can go a lot further. But you have to pay a price in the beginning to get to that point where you can be able to shoot that far. And guys have to really imprint that in their mind. A lot of times, a lot of guys are shooting like they're just quick drawing. And there's nothing wrong with quick drawing, but there's no power, and that bow ain't going nowhere. I mean, that arrow ain't going nowhere. And so you got to really look at your life and look at the far future. Don't look at the near future. Look at the far future. What do I want to see myself in 30 years? I'm 32. I'm examining my life. Like, what am I doing now? How's that going to make me different in 20 years? And I'm going on a new endeavor, even though I know I have to eat shit, and I'm not going to have a very enjoyable life for the next maybe year or so. I shouldn't even say that. I just know it's going to be a transition. It's going to be difficult. But I understand the payoff is going to get progressively better after the initial shock of the bad time. You always got, you got to remember, whenever you make an investment, there's an upfront price you have to pay. But bosses don't concern themselves with the price. They concern themselves with the cost. What is it going to cost me to not do this in the long run? Like if I told you, look, man, if you pay me $100 every month, in 10 years, I'll bring you back $30 million. Would you do that? Absolutely, you take that deal. And even though you're not feeling the benefits of the $100, now you'll understand the payoff in 10 years when I bring that $30 million, whatever fucking million I bring to you. And you gotta start really examining your life in these ways, man. Stop playing short-term games and then being mad when you get short-term results. Like, you can't live that type of life and expect a very prosperous life if you're just living around looking for fruits all day. At a certain period of time, you gotta realize, man, maybe I need to just do the work, dig into the ground, get into the soil, get my hands dirty, nurture and grow my own trees. So then I can just live where I want to live, where my fruits are at. I don't have to go searching all around the place to go find fruits. I know I have fruits coming. And see, that's the thing with human beings. We have to really do the math and play the infinite, use your infinite brain, is what my mentor taught me. Utilizing that infinite brain that gives you perspective far, far, far into the future. And when you can understand that, I'm playing for the future. I'm not playing for today. I'm not playing for tomorrow. I'm not playing for a week from now. I'm not playing for a year from now. I'm playing for 20 years from now. It takes a lot of pressure off you. It's actually very freeing when you understand. Don't be concerned about the results of today, because everything that you have today was the results of what you did as a young person, or when you were 10 years ago. Like, I look at my physique and my body, I look at my brain, my intellect, and I said, this is all the result of the time and energy I put into studying, the time I put into training, the time I put into building relationships, and just putting myself out there and doing stuff. It wasn't, I didn't just become this guy yesterday. This has been a process my whole fucking life. My survival instincts, my communication skills. See, it looks good, but you didn't go through the battles I went through. You didn't get the scars I got. You weren't in the classrooms teaching these kids, dealing with conflict resolution, dealing with kids that don't give a fuck about grades, and being there and showing up every day and trying to be a light to give these people some type of wisdom. You weren't there with me on the football fields when I'm giving up my body. I have to sit there and memorize a playbook when there's high pressure, high stakes. When I'm a senior, I don't have any scholarships. It's my only year to play. I got to figure out how I'm going to get to college. You weren't there when I was broke after I got out of school, riding a bicycle, living in a hotel floor. Bicycle anyway. You weren't there when I didn't get a car till 26, 27. So this man that you see today is a man that's been built through the trials and tribulations of just the battles. And that's the thing. You have to go and roam. You have to leave. You got to get rid of the comfort. Put yourself in situations where you don't know what the event's going to be. As a young guy, because you can recover. Now, I'm not saying go out there and game bang and do crazy shit like that, but I'm saying take that chance, take those risks, and understand that you're going to learn a valuable lesson. Every day is a lesson. You should be gaining something. If you're not learning a brand new lesson through your interactions in the day, then you're not doing something right, man. You're not moving how you should be moving. And I understand a lot of you guys got your finances in order, but you feel empty. Because finance is only one aspect of the manhood game. What is your skill set? What are you building? What are you constructing? What are you doing for your community? How are you helping others grow? That's really what the game is about, man. So, enjoy your New Year's. But really, examine your life on a daily basis. Really make sure you're paying attention to what's going on with you. Understand, this game, it's long, man. It's a long game. It's the longest game you got to play because it's your entire life. And that's what's beautiful about it. Because you're never out the game until you expire. And just understand that, and understand the more you fight, or the words of Eren Yeager, if you don't fight, you can't win. If you fight, you can win. So fight, 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 fight. There is no consultation prize for losing, or not even losing, by not fighting. You don't get a benefit for not fighting. And when I say fight, I'm not meaning going out and punching people, but metaphorically, fighting the demons you know that you have, that you're at the battle. Waking up to go to that job or do that internship that you know is going to pay off in the future, but right now you're doing double shifts at a bar. You're doing DoorDash to make ends meet so you can have some gas money to get to your job. But understand, as long as you're putting yourself in a position to win in the future, that's all that matters. This is chess, people. So enjoy your New Year's. Love all y'all. Appreciate you for listening.